My Lobster Magnet. Lobster's a 10 I don't you grab it.
Hey guys, welcome to Lobster Magnet's Review, the channel to review. I am here, Lobster Magnet. I'm here with my buddy Goro.
Yo! And here is Dan the Garbage Man.
Dan the Garbage Man, the mysterious man of mystery from the land of Coucher, who has come for this special one review.
I just wandered off the street in here. I don't know what's happening.
And Zabby.
And good old Zabby, aka Zavul. We are here to talk about The Promised Neverland, Chapter 46. Now, this is the big turning point. Is this where everything becomes terrible? Is this where everything goes wrong? We have been playing this game for weeks now. Will The Promised Neverland, after, weeks and weeks and weeks of taut storytelling with great plot twists and wonderful character development and carefully considered, drama and intensity and no superpowers. Will this be the point where everything goes to shit? Now that
Will the manga industry finally just grind this poor bastard up and spit out a hollow shell capable of only the most terrible storytelling tropes because he just wants to sleep for a week and possibly leave his studio.
And I'm gonna say, not today. At least not today.
Not today, but like there was like a few warnings.
Yes.
Like generally, I like this chapter. I thought it was really good. It's really cool. But one of the things we were kind of afraid of, which are good demons, has finally come. They're good demons. They're not humans. Which at least like makes up for the all the bullshit last week when they're just like doing this evil smile. It's like, oh, hey, okay, they're demons. They're not humans.
Vegan demons.
They're vegan demons.
Can we play calling vegan demons?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're totally vegan demons.
This is the off.
Because, yes.
I'll say this though. I guess I'm equally torn between this being just as bad as if there were like a bunch of fucking weird elven tree people camping out in the goddamn woods around these compounds. I mean, that probably would have pissed me off just as much. But mostly what bugs me is the fact that like all of like Lobster said, like most of the demons we've seen are like really fucking creepy and weird looking.
Yes.
And for some reason, these are like the most human demons we've seen. And I'm gonna call
PR'd up the wazoo.
Yeah, and I'm gonna call bullshit, especially because, I mean, if you look at it, if you look what they said, it's like, well, we're don't eat people because of faith. Well, okay, how the fuck does faith make you look like less of a like Lovecraftian, Geigerian monstrosity?
Oh,
yeah. That's bullshit. Fuck you.
I guess, yeah.
God, like what the fuck?
There was something about this chapter that I really liked, though, where it was like, how it was just like, why the fuck is he claiming that they're demons? And then all of a sudden in this next chapter he's just like, look at their feet, and then you see the feet and it's like, oh fuck, shit, those are fucking demon feet. And Emma's reaction was just like so priceless. I loved Emma's reaction to that, and her freaking out over that. It's like, how are the children okay? What the fuck is going on? What do these things want to eat us?
What I would also accept it is like, what? No, we just killed them and we used all of their parts. These are our shoes now.
Oh wow.
Sorry, Scott. No child death today.
Yeah, and I was hoping for a little bit of child death too.
Demon mutilation to make new clothes. I am permanently disappointed by this series.
We finally got the vegan demons. I mean, the designs aren't bad, although I don't really like the cute girl demon. I think she looks a little too cute for what I would like to see, given how monstrous everything else has been.
And I'm also a little confused about the panel was like, never give up, and then we drag them back to the cave, and then it's like, oh yeah, we don't actually care about anything. We just figured we'd have a conversation with you because we're curious. Like, but you had this big inspirational moment. Are you just fucking with us? Are you that bored? Or are you high?
It seems like
you're basically living out in the woods like a bunch of crunchy granola assholes anyway. Is that your shtick? Are you high right now? Are you a bunch of stoned fucking teenagers stealing shit from the cops?
It's like, I guess, from their perspective, think of it like this. They're trying to save some chickens from a farm that escaped. And they're like, why should I, why am I even bothering interacting with these chickens? Because they're just fucking chickens.
I mean,
And-
yes, sure. Maybe they're PETA. Maybe they're a demonic version of PETA.
Well, we do know that they're not quite activists, but they are like they have some sort of weird religion that makes them abstain from eating humans, and for whatever reason, that seems to make them like much more attractive than they normally are.
Okay, so I'm gonna throw this out. Okay, we've definitely found out they eat the brains. It's not some sort of
Yeah, the
weird
brain is canon.
it's not some sort of weird bullshit ritual where they draw the spirit out, or it's not like some sort of weird. It definitely does seem that your theory about eating the brains to make them more intelligent doesn't seem to be quite right, because these people or demons seem to be fairly intelligent, but apparently they don't eat people. Although maybe they were uplifted after eating a bunch of people and then joined this weird faith, and I guess maybe have like this disturbing religious obsession with like regressing back to like some sort of weird mutant giraffe monster.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, the biggest thing that gets me excited is that, okay, there's no more ambiguity, no more bullshit. We're getting the info dump next week.
Yes, I'm excited about the info dump. I was looking forward. I'm so looking forward to like the author like explain what the fuck is going on in this universe with like.
Yep.
Why
We're
are
getting strung along.
Why
a
are
little
these kids
longer.
being farmed? You know, why all this like silent treatment from these fucking demons from the beginning? Well, it sort of makes sense now because they're just like, okay, you probably wouldn't trust us if we told you everything right from the get-go.
And
But
hey, we
we
can
are-
glean a little. We can glean a little more out of the chapter. Apparently, humans are rare.
Yeah,
Yes.
that is interesting. That like humans, they said that even the plantations they're rare. So that's a little bit more information to the world building in terms of the status of humanity and whether or not this is like our world or some other world.
So
Now,
it's like
you know
that's pretty.
so
now,
it's
I
like
think we all know
caviar in a
We
sense.
completely ruined this chapter.
What?
The info dump starts, and then the demons put on goggles and a fucking cape and a fucking scarf.
I'm gonna tell you the story of
Of my people.
of William Minerva.
Well, yeah, there are no goggles, Scott. So you happy about that? The demons don't wear a scarf,
Yeah,
and they don't have a
I-
boo monkey.
Look, they fucking dodged that bullet, okay? I'm happy about that. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the fucking info dump so bad. So
This
fucking
is what we've
bad.
been waiting for like nearly a year for. Let's just hope they don't do some bullshit where like the hounds find them
I
and
still
then they
feel
like
the
get
series,
out of it.
The series is still on a knife's edge from being like really bad and like to really good right now at this point. Because there's this like moment where it's just like everything's sort of like turning on its head in terms of like, okay, now we all of a sudden have these vegan demons that want to help humans. And we got to see like what the hell the story behind everything is and see how that plays out.
Well,
in order
that'll
to-
be interesting
for the
because
rest of the
like
series.
Jimmy, are you following Attack on Titan?
No, I'm not.
Were you? For some reason, I thought Greg said you saw the anime.
Nope.
All right, so never mind. I was gonna say that like Attack on Titan, like constantly, was riding that knife's edge, and it stalled for like a motherfucker for what was in that stupid basement, and they finally gave that reveal, and it hasn't killed the series yet, and in a way it kind of paid off after all the things. Obviously, this is coming much more organically and much more sooner. But like, this is like when I was telling Scott about the series initially, like this is the do or die point that I've been waiting for after the escape. This is like what's gonna like either bring the series into superstardom or it'll just be kind of lame and like, eh.
I see.
So I have to
Yes.
question though, like, do you guys think this has been like a bit of a stalling tactic because we keep getting strung along little by little for this info dump? We keep getting promised it. Do you think there's going to
Like
be
a Promised Neverland?
yes, correct, like a fucking Promised Neverland? Do you think there's going to be like? Do you think there's like some behind the scenes scrambling, maybe some like editorial bickering or anything like that at play?
Well,
I
all I can-
unconsciously felt that. I did feel like that could have been the case. But
Well,
it's like they're stringing along in a way that's like not... It's not too detrimental, but it's like starting to lean a little bit towards that, and I'm hoping for like this big, you know, the roller coaster is going down the hill for a second, and then there's gonna be a big high point, and
everything in the compel felt like really tight, you know, really well put together storytelling, and it's starting to get a little looser now. I was just wondering if anyone else kind of felt that.
A little bit, but well, the one thing I will say to this credit is I read an interview with like the writer, because like this is done by an artist-writer team, and the writer said that, like, when he came to Shonen Jump, supposedly he had like, you know, 200 pages written up to like chapter 16, and for the most part, like, it stuck to that outline with very few deviations, few editorial changes. Cool. So I feel like, you know, there's definitely like a master game plan that's been considered, and it's less like, you know, the classic Akira Toriyama flying by the seat of his pants, introducing new villains as the editor tells him his old ones suck.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's like that kind of feels like he might have had like a full game plan, but then like walking into it's like the editor's like, what the fuck is this? Like, what the fuck? Wait, this is like flower people? Fuck you! Make them demons. No. You haven't shown their feet yet. Fuck them. They make them have demon feet.
You're right, though. It could have flown either way. Like, maybe for all we know, they were like women, you know, fucking children of the forest bullshit. You know, leaf village elf people. But then it's like, no, it's lame. I want fucking demons. And make a cute girl demon so we can have panty shots of her and sell figurines. Don't you know this industry is built on figurines?
Oh my god!
We got Oda to do it. We can make you do it.
There's not a sex appeal. Don't you know it? It's all about the lolicon.
Yeah, there's a lot of truth.
Jimmy made a good point. There's a lot of truth to that.
Well, and that's one of the reasons why I've loved like Promised Neverland so far, is that like it's really fucking classy series. Like, there hasn't been any like dumb pandering. I love the fact that the kids are like not bullshit sexualized. They're just really smart kids. They don't have dumb superpowers. You know, it's really funny. I told this before, and I'll tell you again. You know, it feels like something that came from the artist-writer duo behind Death Note, and like they have a manga out right now called Platinum End.
And that sucks right now.
Terrible. It's fucking awful, and it's so funny that like the manga from the original duo feels like an imitation of their previous work, while this feels like a proper successor.
I kind of want to review that at some point now.
Yeah, far you get, because like, oh man, Platinum End.
Yeah, but I fucking hated Death Note in the first fucking place, so it's probably going to be about that hard.
I have to catch up with that manga as well, because I'm not caught up with Platinum at the moment. But
someday
the art is really good for that, though.
You know, I feel like it might help. I feel like it might help my motivation if it's fucking acknowledged that it's fucking terrible. Unlike Isaac, who kept trying to sell me on this, even after the series jumped the shark into a goddamn refrigerator, and then they blew it up with a goddamn nuclear weapon.
Which series was this?
Death Note. Fuck Death Note.
You just I still love Death Note.
I liked it right up to the point where they killed L, and I was like, okay, cool. Series end. Kira wins. Awesome. Let's just bang out a few like post Kira terror reign.
I agree 100% with you. It's like when in Ergo Proxy it went like all the way up until like the rocket ship and all that other bullshit. And
What like right about the time that they started introducing clones of L and launched the fucking Death Note into a missile. Now they'll never be able to find it.
I forgot about the Death Note missile.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
I fucking hate this series because I was watching it going like, it can follow it. It's telemetry. They can literally figure out about where it would land. I hate you so much right now.
It was a mafia missile that was untraceable.
Fuck you, Isaac. Fuck you. No, it wasn't. Stop trying to tell me this was a good series. It was a good series right up until they killed L.
I love the idea of mafia missiles, okay? I just love the idea of...
I will acquiesce that like the near and mellow stuff wasn't as strong as the L stuff,
but... you. It's a fucking terrible goddamn end of a series. Feel ashamed of himself.
how could you not like
That-
Light's
that-
death
so
at the end? That was really great. He
Yeah,
just, like,
that
he
would've
died a
been-
proper death.
Which would have been great, like right after he killed L, and maybe like blah blah police ingenuity blah
If he
blah.
did it right after Elle died, it would have been just too, like, you know, cliche, I feel.
Yeah,
You didn't have a rival to
introducing-
defeat it, to live on. Well, I'm surprised you don't hate the idea, but don't you know about the whole stupid the whammy house?
Whammy House? What about it?
Yeah, part of it, like, I think one of the dumbest things in Death Note that nobody ever really, like, rags on is the fact that, like, you know, this billionaire opens this orphanage for super smart, you know, fucking orphans, and then, like, you know, that's where L came from. That's his origin, the whammy house, and then he just decides to be his fucking butler for some reason. Yeah, it's true. Fucking Watari, the W guy, is L's butler, but he's actually, like, a billionaire who founded this orphanage for super smart
And he
orphans.
decides to become a butler for the smart billionaire.
Yeah,
For the
it's
smart
pretty
people.
fucking stupid, but I was willing to overlook it right up until they started introducing like clones of L. It was fucking terrible.
They came from the whammy house.
But they were
Yeah,
lesser
some
clones
point-
of Elle, and
The guy eating the chocolate bar really got to me. Like,
you didn't like him?
no. Mm-mm.
No, they were terrible. They were all terrible. Anyway, point being,
And the
So-
autistic one who's always playing with the little toys, like,
Yeah,
I like
yeah,
that character
it.
too. He is cool.
no, he wasn't. None of them were cool. Greg,
That's the
you
point.
have
They
to
weren't
accept-
supposed to be cool in the sense.
Two
They weren't
components
anime
of-
cool. They were like beyond hipster anime cool at the moment.
No, they weren't. They were just terrible. They were terrible characters, terrible character design, and they should feel ashamed of themselves. They should honestly be happy they're dead.
And, well,
One
Mello
still
died,
alive.
not near.
Okay, and someone should go shoot that one.
Anyway, what do you?
Anyway, so we're at the precipice where we are finally going to see if this series goes for a death missile. Because, there's a lot of info we want to learn about this demon in the society. We definitely probably got the most today than we've gotten everything else, learning that, like, the demons love eating
Yes.
humans. Humans are really rare. Humans, for all we know, are nearly extinct except for these fucking plantations. They have this weird religious faith. I'm not a huge... Let's get to the ratings. For me, this is an 8.5. I still enjoyed this chapter, even if I saw some dangerous signs, and I'm not a huge fan of the cute girl demon. Greg? What do you think?
I have to give it an 8. I'm very on the edge of saying this is gonna be a crash and burn for the series, but it's we're gonna get that information dump, and I'm super excited for that. And I love the moments where the short brief moments where the feet, they're showing the demon feet, like and Emma freaking out over the demon feet, and that was great. That was a great little moment. I don't know. I'm just
I'd still say that, like, if you were to compare this series to Dr. Stone's trajectory, I'd still think this is like everything in Promised Neverland has been 10 times stronger than Dr. Stone.
Absolutely.
Even though I kind of have an affection, I still think it's like grade A beef versus, like, I don't know, C
Taco
plus
Bell.
beef.
in context to everything in going on within Promised Neverland, that's the score I give it. I give it an 8. But in context of, like, why I rated Dr. Stone the way I rated Dr. Stone was because in context of everything I've read in Dr. Stone is why I give the ratings for Dr. Stone.
That's an interesting philosophy.
Yeah.
Zabul?
You have to
Zabby?
rate it. 7. Like, this is feeling a little stretched and contrived for me. Like, I do like some of it. I am really excited to get this info dump, which is why it's as high as it is for me right now. But you're right. This is kind of teetering again, and I feel like it's got to go one way or the other at some point. And I'm really getting a little frustrated with it. So 7 for me. And I would really like to see something cool come out of this soon.
We'll see. This is like
humanized demons aren't doing it for me.
Yeah.
What's not doing it for you?
The weirdly humanized demons aren't doing it for me.
They're not. They're definitely like the biggest danger flag that we've seen so far in the series.
It's like, if you were gonna do demons, come on, just you already had an aesthetic going. Stick with it,
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't have to add that whole shroud of mystery from the very beginning. They could have just, like, shown that they were demons and they're just like rescuing them. The kids could have freaked out right from the get-go.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
Yeah,
that would have been really cool. I would have been excited about that.
Yeah, versus they pretty much look like fucking humans.
Yeah, that would have built up a lot of goodwill for me. Like, it's like, oh shit, crazy hillbilly demons living out in the woods, eating runaways, acting like a bunch of like moonshining monsters. Like, hey, so we have this faith. We don't eat people. We just want to talk.
Do you believe in your Lord and Savior, Demon Christ?
Demon Christ.
Yeah, pretty much. Like that would have built up a lot of goodwill for me. Like just having like the kids freak out the entire way and like run and scream like, so hey, we're actually not gonna eat you. We would like to talk though.
Yeah, this pamphlet. Would you like to talk about the Lord?
I can agree with that. I think if they showed like straight up, demons that we commonly knew right from the get-go, and then them saving kids, I think it would have saved us a lot of time and effort, and also just been like straight to the point, just like, okay, we're fucking demons, okay, we're not gonna fuck with you for like 3 chapters and waste your fucking time.
Yeah. It's like, I mean, I guess it's a little slightly better than them just being humans with the fake out. But at the same time, though, like, the design just feels a little too much like, oh, these are these are good guys, because he's got like a metal warrior fucking, Sentai mask, and she's cute girl demon Chan.
Yeah, especially after everything they've been through, like the fucking kids going like, let's trust these people. It's like, I feel like Ray and Emma should just like have just slapped the shit out of them on principle. Like just immediately, like, let's trust them. No.
This is why you're not the product.
This is why you're not the highest level product.
This is why you're a 249, Gil.
Do you want to be a 249 your entire life? Do you? Do you really?
You'll never be that grade 8 material that demons want if you think like this.
All right, so what do we want to show for, since Scott needs to go get his food? I'm trying to think. What would be a good item for this?
How about, I know. Remember that, the Rancor girl from Bleach?
Oh,
God. There's a cosplay of that. Or something.
Yeah, I guess which one? Oh, yeah, Nell? Is that the one you're talking
Nell.
about?
Oh wait, I got it.
She's like the young Nell, the young version of Nell.
Let's see. Vegan food. Some kind of canned vegan food.
Vegan cookbook. Vegan cookbook. All right, so here's a awesome vegan cookbook, so you can like walk around and cosplay as the fucking vegan demons.
I got it, guys. We have to find a Seitan vegan cookbook.
Satan vegan cookbook?
Seitan, it's a wheat. It's like a wheat meat substitute.
Heil Seitan. All right, so I will find a Satan, either a Satan vegan book or a regular vegan cooking book. Hail Satan, all worship the demons of Promised Neverland. Hopefully next chapter will ruin everything, and it will still be a good series. Generally, we've seen some good shit from the series, so I don't think it's going to ruin it outright. But follow next week. Tune in next week to find out if the series turns to shit.
All right, yeah, it's a coin flip away, folks.
Come on, I'm betting on it being good.
Oh yeah.
Time. This is where it either goes to legend or it goes to shit. So we're excited. You'll have to tune in next week to see if happens. Thanks for following. Like, comment, subscribe. Buy Vegan Seitan. There's links down there so you can buy it and practice your non-human eating ways of food.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Fucking wow. Good night, folks.
Good night.
Alright, take care.
Maggots made of iron, lobsters made of lights.